Hi, I'm Connie with Mobile Paspa, and today we're talking cat litter, and we're going to be comparing grass cat litter to wheat cat litter. Now I want to mention right away, this is in no way a paid endorsement. I purchased both of these litters that we're going to be talking about to use with my own cats. And we also have a little bit of a twist. I'll tell you about that in a couple of minutes. I'm always on the lookout for that perfect cat litter that has firm clumping, low dust, and has great odor control, low tracking, and is of course sustainable. Now when the clay is mined for most of the clay cat litters, the land is left virtually useless afterwards. So sustainable cat litter is great. Do keep in mind, however, it does tend to cost a little bit more. Now as far as brands go, with the grass litter, we're talking about the Frisco brand, but I've also used the Good Earth and found those to be very, very similar. And then with the wheat litter, the brand we're talking about is the Sweet Scoop. Now I have them both here in a litter box so we can get a real good side-by-side comparison. As far as texture goes, they're both very, very similar. The Sweet Scoop has maybe a little bit of a coarser texture, but the differences are very, very minor. Now as far as clumping goes, I found them to be very comparable, both very good with firm clumps. However, I originally tried the Sweet Scoop, I think original, or the very first product they ever had. And I was not happy with the clumping power on that. So should you decide to try the Sweet Scoop, I highly recommend paying a few extra dollars and getting the Premium Plus because the clumping is definitely better. As far as dust goes, I did find the wheat litter to have more dust than the grass litter. Odor control, I think, is very good with both of them, and again, very, very comparable. And then as far as the scent of the litter itself, neither has any added fragrance, and the scent of the litter is just a very mild, natural scent. And then tracking, I found the grass litter has more tracking than the wheat litter. In fact, one of my cats is very aggressive when covering up, so with the grass litter, I tend to have big piles of litter outside the litter box. So for that reason, I wasn't real happy with this. I don't find that with the wheat litter. So because of that, I kind of had a half a bag of the grass litter laying around. And then here's a little twist I was telling you about. I also had a half a bag of this Litter Made Walnut Litter. And I had kind of stopped using this because I wasn't happy with the clumping. The clumps weren't firm, so they were breaking apart very easily in the litter box. Now, I've talked about walnut litter before, and it had a coarser texture, more similar to these litters, but this has a texture that's more similar to sand, maybe just not quite as heavy feeling. So what I decided to do was just mix this with the grass litter, and I was actually quite pleased with the results. I found with the two of them mixed together, the grass litter helped this clump better, and this helped control the scatter with the grass litter. So I also did the same thing and mixed this in with the wheat litter, and again found them to complement each other very well. This helped bring the dust level down with the wheat litter. So if you have a couple litters that you like, there's nothing saying you can't mix them together, and who knows, it might turn into one litter that you absolutely love. Now, if you're on the hunt for a new cat litter for your cats, I hope this helps you out. I always welcome any comments or suggestions you have. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thanks so much for watching today.